Yeah, hi, I'm Charlotte. Charlotte Sutherland. I'm working under the name Cave Monsters at the moment, which is a small indie game studio where it's just me working as a solo developer. I just kind of holed up indoors, really, kind of like sat in the little, which is quite sort of apt for nowadays as well. Sort of so it's just kind of like trapped indoors. Well, I've always liked animals anyway, and I sort of generally go to the zoo and stuff quite a lot. There were some zoos sort of relatively close to us that had a lot of giraffes and stuff. So, I started off. It wasn't really an idea of doing characters sort of for a game as such. I was just kind of painting characters, and it started off with Lord Winklebottom. Originally, it was just a portrait from the neck up with top hat and monocle, but he looks much more snooty and snobbish. Yeah, so it's very much like a Sherlock and Watson sort of style kind of relationship in a way. A bit of a rift on that, really. So you've got a slightly more intelligent one, and then Dr. Watson, like Dr. FRUMPLE that I'm doing is a bit more based on like the Nigel Bruce Dr. Watson from the old films with Basil Rathbone in.
Teapots! Dr. Watson, does this look like a diamond?
Not very much, now that you mention it.
Yeah, I sort of thought that might be a good way around incorporating sort of a hint system rather than something that takes you out of the game too much. I don't really want that kind of thing where people have to go and Google everything as well. So, I'd rather kind of have him as a bit of a hint sort of system, so you can just ask him a few extra questions. Well, ones that I've sort of shown off recently, there's a pelican called Dame Celia Wellington Boot. It's just like an old sort of, slightly kind of decrepit pelican. There's a Kickstarter backer character that I'm sort of working on at the moment called Sir Winslet. It's based on a backer's cat. Obviously, you've got your axolotl, there's a goat. There's a couple of ducks as well. Various like sort of there's a few. There's a monkey as well. And yeah, it's quite a mix of stuff really. So. I've got a dog, so I've got a Chihuahua called Coco, and there's a sausage dog as well called Charlie, but he lives with my parents because they've got a bungalow, so it's a bit easier for him with like no stairs there because he's had like IVDD, so he's had back surgery and stuff, so he lives with my parents and stuff. Yeah, Coco's a bit older and grumpier, whereas Charlie's sort of a bit younger and more playful and stuff. He's found to be murdered. He'd invited a load of people over to his island because he wanted to give them some news, and no one knows what that is. And basically, Lord Winklebottom goes out there because he was one of the people that was invited along with Dr. FRUMPLE. So it's a case of just trying to deduct sort of who's done it and also sort of why as well, because there's a bit of a mystery kind of behind it. So there's a few different areas that you can explore on the island. So you're basically trapped there because there's a storm that's kicked off sort of after you've arrived. So no one can really escape sort of the island. So I was trying to go for that slightly, and then there were none vibe where everybody's kind of trapped on a little island off the coast of the UK, and no one can really get off. Well, yeah, I mean, I've been doing it since I graduated, really. So I've always kind of been, I was playing games sort of when I was younger. Like my first kind of like proper job out of uni was animating on Lego games and stuff. So I've kind of been, and I just working as an animator and sort of in games. Yeah, James worked on all of them, sort of as a lead programmer on the Doctor Who Adventures. I came along and worked there on the last one, which was the Gunpowder Plot. Yeah, sort of Grim Fandango is my favourite overall, just because I really like the vibe to it, and it's quite dark. I sort of love that Mexican Day of the Dead sort of look as well, and the vibe going behind it. Also the Art Deco sort of elements to it as well. sort of Grim Fandango and sort of the Curse of Monkey Island, kind of like my sort of first adventure games. So they kind of stick around sort of in a way as my favourites. Yeah, yeah. When James and me got married, we decided to have sort of all the table themes with different characters, sort of like game couples. Manny and Meshi was the top table. I made the cake topper sort of myself out of clay and stuff. So I've still got that now. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of made that so that we've got that sort of up on a shelf. It's really exciting. It was kind of a bit scary to begin with in a way, because obviously like I didn't know exactly what we were at all. So the first place that I showed sort of the demo at was Insomnia, sort of in Birmingham. There's a lot of people there that are kind of going for stuff like Fortnite and things. So you're not always expecting sort of people to be that interested in point and click adventures. But it was like a really nice sort of surprise, because loads of people seem to really like it. So it's, like I said, it's quite exciting, but also the first time you do it, it's a bit more worrying, just because you don't know exactly what the it's going to be like. Yeah, I had Sally Beaumont working on it on the demo as the goat for now. But yeah, I definitely sort of want to keep Sally on as like a few other female characters as well, because I know she's really versatile with that.
Oh my god, he's dead! The master's dead!
Yeah, sort of thinking for more like sort of September time, so it's like more like late summer then, just because it made it a bit more feasible after sort of everything with James in hospital last year. Because yeah, that kind of working on it solo obviously kind of means that family stuff and things like that kind of come first when it comes down to it. So yeah, so it's a case of that kind of wasn't my priority sort of in those few months and stuff last year. So yeah, I mean, if you can point people to Steam, that'd be great. To Steam wish list. Yeah, because that's something I'm just kind of trying to grow visibility really at the moment for the game. Sort of, so each wish list kind of helps to kind of gain the visibility really of that.
Oh my, how awfully embarrassing. I do hope that wasn't an important clue.